actress, educator, and poet. She's a social change agent waging peace through poetry. She writes and speaks about empowerment, diversity, and being true to yourself. With an MFA in English and Creative Writing from Mills College, this former MTV intern and accomplished actress opened for deaf poetry on Broadway. She has written critically acclaimed plays and is the author of 4 spoken word albums and 2 books, She Rose and Lyrics for Langston. She serves as a board member for Poetry Center San Jose. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Venus Jones.
Appreciate you. So grateful to be here. Thank you all for coming out to celebrate poetry with us. And yesterday, when I think of the theme, many voices and one tongue, I also think of yesterday. I didn't know if it was an influence on that theme, but yesterday was International Peace Day. And for me, that means a lot. And I think that at the core, we all want to have inner peace, and we all want to feel heard, and we all want to feel like we're loved in this world. And that's what brings us peace, as well as hugs, right? I know, I'm a big tree hugger, and I like to hug people. But I'd like to start then, because this poem always calms me, and it's called Poetry. That tree over there you see, that tree, it keeps whispering knowledge to me. It's a mover and a shaker, but grounded by its maker, that tree. I can see that its roots are law, sap sweeter than a love song. How many lifetimes has it seen? I know the weather must have been mean because that tree knows my name and it knows my rhyme, but it has no measure for time, only respect. To seasons as it grows, that tree knows when to let go. It's when the wind blows. Wait a minute. You can't see. You can't see the forest because of the tree. Well, take a step back with me because I don't want you to miss the beauty of this big family. And as we move in closer again, you will see that there's beauty and there's a family inside that tree. Several species finding comfort, from birds to ants, squirrels, and even a pesky flea. And without the production of roots, raindrops, and leaves, I would not be. So I listen. I listen when that tree speaks to me. The tree over there you see, it tells me to spread my branches, to shake my leaves, to inhale this gift of oxygen and breathe as I please. I want to do another poem, but I have to step away from I'm a performance poet, so sometimes it's hard and I feel like I'm so far away from you when I'm like behind this podium. So if you don't mind, I want to step away from it. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
This next poem, can everyone hear me though?
Yes.
Okay. This next poem that I want to do is, I usually wear a uniform or something that resembles more of a uniform when I do this piece. But this poem, I thought about doing it today because of Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda, he united poets internationally. And this is a tribute poem for him because he also stood up for my people. And he wrote a poem for Paul Robeson when Paul Robeson was outcasted by America, even though he was such an amazing artist and athlete, statesman. But anyway, he did make it onto an American stamp, but before then, Pablo Neruda tributed him, so I tribute Pablo Neruda today.
poetic soldier waits in line for the word. Forward. Pablo speaks of passion in his formal address. He speaks of the sweet waste of America and his detest of Chile's chaotic civil war and the constant state of unrest. A poetic soldier is in step, leading with his left, searching for a way to stoically step out of line, but his truth still marches on. And the voice of the people never left his mind. He is left with an aftertaste. And you can see a pinch of love left in his hard face. So they stampede his home in a whirlwind of ripened rage, seeking to tear and burn eastward left on the page. Some Nobel peaceful march this is. Ready, halt. Love is what it is. The calming stream that warms us with rippling waves, drenching dry feet, healing cracked hands, giving hope to every woman and every man. May this stream flow to distant shores. May it quench the center of the earth's core, from every dying house, from every dying cell, and pour. You may find me in exile with the next oust if they say democracy doesn't live here anymore. You may find me in exile because I purify the open sore when they say freedom doesn't live here anymore. A poetic soldier prized with a red heart waits. As clones seek to puncture, ransack, and kill. Oh, the spirit lives on as they drill the mind in an effort to keep the flock bleeding in battle, in an effort to keep the flock blind, an ambassador to their clear conscience with belted brass books that shine. We are the people's passion. A poetic soldier is a dictator's deadliest assassin. And even in death, Pablo Neruda, you are more than a metaphor or a rhythmic line. You keep giving hope to the homeless. You keep giving sight to the blind. Forward, march. I may not be matching the attire for a soldier today, but I feel like this is something maybe Zora Neale Hurston would wear, so I'm going to do a tribute to Zora Neale Hurston now. If you didn't know, she is an amazing anthropologist, novelist, poet, and she wrote of mine. And this poem is an ode to her. It's called The Zound with a Z, of Zora. I'm salsa, sitting next to brown rice screaming, I'm the perfect side. As courageous as collard greens, making the clergy tongue-tied. Have you ever seen sweet potatoes sashaying down a dusty road? Walk with me into the horizon. There's a journey to behold, a fixing of tall tales and short stories that will save a country fried soul. Me? I'm a Cajun woman who can mix with biscuits like Mr. Big, butter, roll. Lemon, lime, and some pear wine lingers on these licorice lips. Jonah's gourd vine got wrapped up all around these curvaceous hips. With a caramel camera in one hand, and my pen and paper in my stylish sack, I am flirting with the moon, stars, catfish, and some gator out back. I carry a gilded six-bit ever since I stole the keys to all the locks. Shoot. 'Cause I'm a hot spring. You can pour me out on the coldest rocks because ain't no hoodoo in America ever got a spell that's stronger than me. Queen of the barracoon, 'cause Oshun knows that my rhythm echoes the sea. I love myself when I'm laughing. And when I'm mean, I'm still divine. I'm Zora Neale Hurston. And like the Swanee River, I'm rough and refined. All right, I think I have time for maybe one more. And yes, okay. I would like to introduce you to an artist. And her name is Simmy. And will you come on up, Simmy? Can we give her a hand? Simmy is a violinist, and she is one of those people that I envy. She's left brain and right brain. She also works at.
I'm an engineer.
She's also an engineer and an artist. And so she's just amazing. I met her actually at a co-op. We were both trying to think about less expensive housing, so we were at co-housing, but we found out that the co-housing here is like at least $1 million. But at least what came out of it, we met each other. We met each other. So, and the rest is history. So, this is our first time playing this together, but I think you'll enjoy it. And it's called Gratitude because I'm so grateful for you all for coming out again, and I just want to show that today. And this piece, Gratitude, can be found in my book, She Rose, and Zora Neale Hurston's piece can be found in Lyrics for Langston. And if you want to know more about me, you can visit venusjones.com and follow me at Venus Love Jones. And this will end my presentation, but this piece, again, is called Gratitude. Because one tongue, many voices goes back to, again, this idea that the highest vibration is gratitude. And we as humanity, no matter where we are in the world, if we can focus on what has already been given, it always raises our vibration. No matter where we are, we could be in the middle of a ditch. But if we were to think, this could be it, but it doesn't matter because I'm here for who knows how long, but I was here. I'm grateful for hope, health, humility, the breeze, the way the earth rotates on its axis with such ease, for words, so many languages available to explore, for birds singing outside my door, for the crack in the sidewalk, and the way babies make me cuckoo talk, for the way you are always in my way on the road, for the way a frog differs from a toad, for the way you whisper like no one can hear, for the way we welcome truth and have not one but two listening ears, for the way you spread love and create an atmosphere that resembles heaven above. And there is a change in weather, for the way you reflect light and you thought I didn't notice, for the way we laugh at those with little sense and compare Marvin to Otis, for the way good food and good music always takes me back, for the way you teach me how to concentrate on what I have instead of what I lack. I don't always say it, but sometimes I feel the need to spray it, and I am grateful for the spit. Because you know I am legit. I'm grateful for any feeling that stirs up such passion. I'm grateful for your compassion, for simply hearing me out. I'm grateful for the time and place I'm grateful for the time and place in which I live. I may not be totally free, but I am no longer terrorized like my brown ancestors and many female sisters before me. I'm grateful for your friendly smile in the world. I'm grateful for your friendly smile in the land that we worked so hard to obtain that will be ours in a while. for the way we dance. And we seem to prance about in the night, sometimes without sight, but I'm grateful for I can take a journey on the transportation of my choice, whether it be my mind or your voice, for the special way that I see you, hear you, feel you. And I'm so glad that I can be so real with you. I'm even grateful for your scent, because I believe that you were sent bearing flowers. I want to thank you for those flowers that you might bring to my cold feet. I'm grateful for this life, my love, gratitude. It's so neat.
Thank you so much. I figured we ditched